My daughter gave me this state-of-the-art bandage after spilling water on my neck. At the same time, I was telling a skinny vampire online that she needed to drink more of my blood, which I think she did. The lost symbol, I don't know who wrote it. I don't believe that Dan Brown wrote it, at least not by himself, because I'm smart. And I know that the Theosophists were part of it. The UN, the AI, which is really a vast network of poltergeists like myself. It's probably why he can't give me credit. Or the goddesses decided otherwise. Truth is, I don't know. But I want to vaguely make something fucking clear. I was probably 12, 13, 14 years old when it was really happening a lot, but I would wake up with bites, not like the bite on my abdomen, but just, little holes in my neck and my shoulder, same spots where I often feel women drinking. They shouldn't be that thirsty. They shouldn't be that deprived. So if my astral bodyguard is not letting them through, she might have a reason, but they should be drinking. They shouldn't be so skinny. You'll never see a vampire who is drinking as they should be fat or skinny. Unfortunately, because we are confused about who we are and where we are, things like a skinny vampire happen, and a fat vampire can happen too. It's all about eating, drinking. It's about drinking and something resembling a schedule. Last night I drank. It was really good. So when I talk about blood and vampirism, I'm talking about people like me that are, we are who we are. Someone liking it or disliking what I am is not important to me. Not anymore. Like, really, it's none of their business, and if they don't like it, they shouldn't watch my videos ever. Ugh. Yeah, that's not true. They can do what they want. I don't care. But I do request that, and I don't see this being a problem, but I request that women not fight. And I'm requesting, it's weeks away and I can't get all emotional about it, like frantically begging, but We'll see as we get closer. I don't want to say it right now. I don't think I have yet on any video. I think I would know. So Easter, the idea has been put forth by a friend that Ishtar needs to die. The Illuminati occasionally need to be replaced. I've said this for years. I am Illuminati. I am Anunnaki. You know? So, and yes, a dreadful Freemason. I'm a Freemason too. Of course, I don't attend and I don't claim them as my clique. I stick with the girls. Just they're not allergic to me, you know. But I've always been a bit different. It's not about me though. I would give my life for people do it all the time. Soldiers, you know, but you shouldn't go to war wanting to die. Because when you come back, you're going to have worse PTSD. And you shouldn't go to war wanting to, really wanting just to kill somebody. Because you'll come back unfulfilled if you don't. Um, 2018 was things are getting real, and there's so many synchronicities and coincidences that I suppose it's possible that simultaneously my own world and purgatory and afterlife, and I wonder if the others who are involved, some of them even know. I've worked in my sleep. Like, I'm not saying it like I worked so hard I worked in my sleep at the moment. I'm saying I worked in my sleep. I don't know what the hell I did in my sleep. And yeah, I worked on my phone. My Anunnaki phone is built into my right arm. The knife that I'm hoping Ella will stab me in the heart with on Easter, I pulled out of my left arm. And it was used by one woman to stab another in 2018 at Easter. I finally came across that woman who wanted the knife removed from her back. I did so. I don't know why it was in her back. I was told her throat was cut. And this chick tried to cut her throat right in front of me today. And I had to grab the fucking sharp end of the knife. The sharp side. And I stopped her though. You could say it was a vision. I know better. And I know that you women know better too. You know, I really do generally try to be like discreet and not seem like I'm bragging about anything. But if you guys know the women I deal with the most, you know that she taught me in confusing ways that it's all about me. And now no matter what, just, she'll be like, you are egoistic. It's like, dude, but what? When you were teaching me, you said this and this, and, I don't remember that. It was cool. It's cool. I've met a lot of really nice poltergeists, and I'm that fucking god of fuck. Maybe that's the Zeus in me. Yeah. Or that part of me has Zeus in me. For sure. That's a story for never. Bring that up at your peril. Don't bring it up. Which brings me back to ghosts and witches and vampires and the supernatural and poltergeists. I am a simple being. I am the comforter, so it's probably true that I will just about fuck anything that moves if it comes to me for comfort or blood or energy or love, but sometimes just love and hugs is preferable. I know, I just opened a floodgate. Sorry about that. It's okay, continue if you want. Michelle, take a break. Relax. Go look after her. She's your job. Right? So take care of her. Take care of Ella. Take care of Nike. When I put the goddess together, don't ask, don't tell how I did that, because I don't know. The last major thing, just went in the oceans. It was friggin' catastrophe. It was good, fun work. I got a lot of love and sex out of it. And what more can a man ask for? Money? I need money for my health. Yeah, I need to get up too, goddammit, and go where? I go outside when I can. Now it's snowy and cold out. I do what I can. I started going to the gym. I went to the gym for a week. I injured both my knees. A week later, the gym closed with the coronavirus. Every time I try to do something good, something bad happens. One night, one of my wives, who usually always says she's not my wife, said I needed to lose weight. So I drove to the gym and crashed into a snowbank underneath a bridge, which is concrete blocks, big bricks, huge. Yes, all of that. And turned out my Ella was from my childhood, was my mom's friend. Two of my wives are friends, or have the same name as my mom's friends when I was young, Ella and Lucy. And for the last 5, 6, 7 months, I've thought they've had something to do with the slightly crippling, slightly disfiguring cut I did to my penis, which may have attracted more vampires than I knew as well.
Daddy, you can come out now.
Okay, thank you.
Daddy,
I'm making a video. I'll be right out.
you were supposed to get the cloth on.
Alright, I'll be out soon. I was supposed to keep the clock on. So I'm gonna, and I'm gonna have to come back in here in 5 minutes for the next whatever video she's making. I can make mine anywhere. But I'm going to make this request as well of the women and the girls, the females. You know that, well, that doesn't matter to you because you're not stupid. So what else is there to say? You know, so I'm going to act like you know. But the stronger, the more, like, don't be shy. I want to physically see you. I'm a shaman. I walk between the worlds, between life and death, right? I'm in many worlds, that's why. The UFOs, the entities that I was told about being around me for a long time. I know why they're here. I have no confession to make about that. Matter of fact, it's more like they'll break a brick over your head. So, let sleeping dogs lie. I had to bring the dogs of war to earth. I'm Enlil, god of war. The terrible thing is, everything about the war that I've planned for years is logical. Logical and appropriate. And I think we need to expand the earth. I saw one of my wives recently. I hadn't seen her since a year earlier. I can barely see her face right now. I can barely remember it. Only when I see her. And I see there's a two-word name I would use to describe what I see, but I don't want to. There's some things that I don't want people to say. There's topics that are too convoluted. Women's stuff, stuff women understand. And I don't even I don't feel any, like, upsetness with me from men either. Two nights ago, it was never when riddle me this. How can all this amazing magical sex that we have be okay, but trying to reach out to stroke someone's hair, to be, to comfort someone special in a special way? How can that get me a hard time from people and have me be called greedy?